IELTS Life Skills A1 Spouse Visa Test.
Hello everyone, this is Angelina. I'm an IELTS coach and a language trainer, and I welcome you back to another really important video for the preparation of IELTS Life Skills A1 Speaking and Listening Test. In this video, I'm going to let you know about the topic traveling. In this video, you'll find out what are the questions that the examiner might ask you about the topic traveling, and what are the possible topics related to traveling. Topic 1 is traveling by train. Topic 2, traveling by car. Topic 3, traveling by bike. Or examiner might also give you the topic riding bike or riding a bike and traveling around the city. Now, these are the possible topics which are related to the topic traveling. In this video, I'm going to tell you about the questions that the examiner can ask you about the topic traveling in phase 1A. For example, the examiner might ask you, how do you travel? And how do you travel? By car, by bus, or by train, or by a motorbike? How do you travel? Examiner might also ask you, how do you travel around the city? Around the city, or how do you travel, it's pretty much the same. You can say, I like to travel around the city by car, by bus, or by train. It is your choice. Moving further, examiner can ask you, how do people travel in your country? How do people travel in your country? By car, by bus, or by train? The answer is pretty simple. People travel by cars, or people travel by public transport in my country. Moving further, now we're going to cover up all the important topics very quickly. Topic number 1, that is traveling by train. It's a very important topic and repeat it quite a few times. Let's talk about the questions and answers. Do you like traveling by train? Yes, I like to travel by train. Do you like to travel by train on weekends? Yes, I like to travel by train on weekends. Do you like to travel by train to another city? Yes, I travel by train to another city. Do you travel by train when you go to the supermarket? No, I do not travel by train when I go to the supermarket because it's very close to my house. Do you travel by train to meet your friends? Yes, I travel by train to meet my friends, and they are living far from me. And I take the train and I meet my friends. Do you travel by train to meet your relatives? Yes, I travel by train to meet my relatives. They live far from my house, so I take a train and I travel for 3 hours to meet my relatives. Do you travel by train for study? Yes, I travel by train for study. I go to my college on train. Do you travel by train for work? Yes, I travel by train for work, sometimes when my car is not available. Do you travel by train in rainy weather? Yes, I love to travel by train in rainy weather. Do you travel by train in the mornings? No, I like to travel by train in the evenings. And just like this, you can ask questions about traveling by train. Now, let's talk about the next topic, that is traveling by car. It's pretty much the same, but I'm going to tell you the questions and answers. Do you like to travel by car? Yes, I like to travel by car. How often do you travel by car? I travel by car every day. With who do you like to travel by car? I like to travel by car with my husband and my best friend. Do you like to travel by car on weekends? Yes, I like to travel by car on weekends. Do you like to travel by car on your birthday? Yes, I love to travel by car on my birthday. Do you like to travel by car In rainy weather, yes, I love to travel by car on rainy weather. Do you like to travel by car when you go to the supermarket? Yes, of course. I travel by my car when I go to the supermarket. Um, do you travel by car when you meet your friends? Yes, I always travel by my car when I meet my friends. Do you travel to your work by car? Yes, of course. Every day I travel to my work by car. Do you like to travel by car to your favorite historical place? Yes, I love to travel by car to my favorite historical place. Do you like to travel by car to the museum? Yes, of course. I travel by my car to the museum. So just like this, you can ask questions about traveling by car. Now, the next topic is traveling by a bike, or examiner might say riding a bike. Now this is an important topic, please pay attention to this one. Riding a bike. Riding a bike means driving a bike. We can't say driving a bike, so that's why we say riding a bike. Actually, it means traveling by bike. Let's create some questions. Do you like to travel by bike? Yes, I like to travel by bike. Do you like to ride a bike? Yes, I like to ride a bike. How often do you travel by a bike? I travel by bike sometimes. With who do you like to travel on the bike? I travel alone. I don't like to travel with anyone. Do you like to go to the supermarket by bike? Yes, sometimes I travel by my bike to the supermarket, or yes, I use my bike to travel to the supermarket. Do you use your bike to travel to the park? Yes, I use my bike to travel to the park. Do you ride your bike to the supermarket? Yes, I ride my bike to the supermarket. Do you ride your bike to your college? Yes, I ride my bike to the college. Do you ride your bike to the work? Um, not really. I use my car to go to work. I don't ride a bike to my work. Do you use your bike to meet your friends? Yes, I use my bike to meet my friends sometimes. Do you use your bike to buy groceries from the supermarket? Yes, I always use my bike to buy groceries from the supermarket. So just like this, you can, ask questions about traveling by bike. Either it could be, do you like to travel by bike in rainy weather? Anything like it. You guys can create your questions. And lastly, we have to talk about traveling around the city. Now, this topic is related to traveling, so I want to cover this up in this video. Traveling around the city. Do you like to travel around the city? Yes, I like to travel around the city. How do you travel around the city? I travel by car. Sometimes I travel by train around the city. How often do you travel around the city? I travel around the city sometimes on weekends or maybe once in a month. Do you go to the supermarket when you travel around the city? Yes, I go to the supermarket when I travel around the city. Do you meet your friends when you travel around the city? Yes, I meet my friends when I travel around the city. Do you use public transport to travel around the city? Yes, sometimes I use public transport like a bus and a train to travel around the city. Do you travel around the city by bike? Not really. I do not use a bike to travel around the city. Do you travel around the city with your friends? Yes, I travel around the city with my friends. Do you travel around the city by your car? Yes, I always travel around the city by my car. Do you go to a restaurant when you travel around the city? Yes, I go to many of my favorite restaurants when I travel around the city. So just like this, you can ask so many questions about traveling around the city. I hope you guys understand. Before I end this video, it is test time. I'm going to ask you guys some questions quickly. Let's do it. Please answer my questions. Do you like traveling? How often do you travel? Only once in a week? Not every day? With who do you travel? Do you like to travel by train? Do you like to travel by airplane? Do you like water transport? Do you like to travel by a truck? Do you like to travel by car? Do you like to travel by bus? Do you like to travel by public transport? Okay. Do you like to travel by bike? Okay, that's nice. Where do you like to travel by bike? You like to go to the supermarket by bike? That's good. And where do you like to travel by car? You like to travel to work by car? That's nice. So just like this, I hope I have covered almost all possible questions and topics that the examiner can ask you about traveling. I hope to see you in the next video. Thank you so much for watching.